Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor, and today I am going to be doing something a little different for this channel. I am going to be attempting to sew a book sleeve. If you've been around the channel before, you'll know I am not, a sewist, a tailor, if you will. But I have a sewing machine, and I actually, during the panini press, sewed quite a few face masks, actually. And I wanted to get more into sewing. It's just, crocheting took over a ton of my life. Still does. But I have all this material, and I've been crocheting some book sleeves, but there's actually a really talented book sleeve maker in Minneapolis called like Darula Designs or Darula Book Sleeves. I really like her stuff. I just, I haven't purchased one from her because I just haven't found the pattern that I'm like, yes, that one. So I have this bin. Clearly, I don't know where I put some of the stuff I had. I know that I had a thing of fat squares that were like celestial, kind of, had like stars and all that stuff on it. Where did those go? I don't know. I really thought they would have been in here. Most of this stuff is just stuff from when I was, sewing things. I also used to sew like some scrunchies. My goodness. Does anyone else still really like The Mandalorian? So I have this candy cane stuff. I had more. Where is it? Okay, so I don't know where my other material is. It must be in my storage unit somewhere, but there was a pretty big riot on Lake Street yesterday, and I have to, like, drive on Lake Street to get to my storage unit. So, I'm not gonna go and look through all of that today, because I wouldn't even know where to look. Because it's like just such a little piece. There's also, wow, I'm like really mad about this right now. It's fine. You know what, we're gonna make the best of it, and I'm gonna use material, not the material obviously that I was thinking of, but that just means that I can practice with all the other stuff that I have. So I think what I want to do is maybe use this bee stuff, because I know that this like daisy yellow is like really in for this like spring summer. So I think I'm gonna do that with, I guess, this white, because then it'll be like an inside and an outside, and I'm pretty positive that my sewing machine is already threaded with white. Yeah, damn, I use so much of the sunflower stuff. Because, yeah, I need a front and a back. My stuff, I'm not going to steam it. I don't think I have an iron. I might have to go looking for one of those as well. Oh, as you can tell, clearly I have not been in this bin in a long time. I did go and buy a cutting mat. Got this from, but I only got it there because Joann's is closed now, and the ones at Michael's are so expensive, and for what? So this is what I got, and of course my kitties want to sit on it. And then I also got some batting, which I'm hoping is enough. I've never bought batting before. Batting was also weirdly expensive. I don't know if they regularly have sales on this sort of stuff, but oh yeah, this should be enough for one or two. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure, because I was like looking online. I definitely understand the concept of what I have to do. I just need to like measure it, and I've never worked with batting before, and then I'm going to have to like move a bunch of stuff. So the cat tree is over here. It's normally up against the wall, but it is hot. Yeah, maybe it's not good that I also have no idea where my pin cushion is. I just have some miscellaneous pins here. I'm so glad when I'm not going to be having a storage unit come like September. Oh, and I tell you, I'm so excited about that. It's It's gonna be so good. But yeah, I have this fun thing that I'm really excited to use. I have not used this in a while. I did use it once because I bought like this so that I could crochet with it. Not the best, but it do be what it do be. It's hard because I told myself that I wasn't going to bring out the table because the table is honestly like kind of hard to set up and put away, and that's just like honestly me being lazy. So I'm gonna try and move it as like far towards where the camera is right now as possible. I just happen to have all my books and my lights and stuff over here because I think I've said before on the channel, my bookshelves were doing this fun thing. So I went and took like the books that I had read to the storage unit. But now, since I've been thrifting so much, I basically just completely refilled everything, and now there's just books on the floor. I mean, it's like fine. I mean, it's annoying, but it's like fine. Ah! When I tell you, I have never been more aware of how cramped my living quarters are until this very moment. Oh my god. So I don't have like a little chalk thing. Like some people use pens, some people use chalk. I'm going to flip this on the wrong side and just stick a pin where this is the book I'm going to be using. This is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. I am almost 50 pages in, and I'm not DNFing it. No, I'm going to read this book, but it's definitely going to be a slow read because already there's been something very traumatizing, and I'm just like, I mean, like, my mental health has been pretty good, but damn. I'm going to try and use my rotary cutter, like, for the first time, and this will be my first time using this cutting mat. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and pin where the book is. Maybe I want to, because I'm going to have to like trim off the excess at the bottom here, because this is definitely just like a frayed edge from the bolt. Because I'm trying to think of like how much I'm going to need like on the bottom here, honestly, because I want to be able to like it. So this is a huge book, right? I want to be able to put potentially more than one paperback or like one big book is kind of the idea. So I need to make sure that it can accommodate for that. So I think here, ouch, be careful. So I'm thinking here's where the bottom will be. And if it ends up being a little big, that's okay. Because I've had this fabric for like so many years, and yes, it's very, very cute. Like, I'm excited to have a book sleeve made of this fabric. But you know what? If I mess it up, it's okay. Because the fabric that I really want to do this with, I don't know where it is right now. I never really lose anything anymore. Like, I guess I should say I don't lose things indefinitely. I used to a lot when I was little. Like, things would just be gone forever. But now it's just like, oh, like where'd it go? Okay, so let's do up here. Yeah. So then let's put the book to the side. And let's cut. This is why people have the little chalk thing. I know that if I definitely want to get more into sewing, I will get something like that. I also want to get like the little clampies. I don't have those right now, but I don't want that to like stop me from doing this, because I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I'm just so sick of my brain being like, yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. Like, Taylor, just do it. Like, you might fail, and that's okay. That's a big thing. I'm very afraid of failing. You know what? People do have like weights that they put on these things, don't they? Problem solving. Does that work? Yeah, actually that worked pretty well. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh my god, I did it. Oh! The screaming helps. Didn't you know? The screaming helps. These cuts are about as straight as I am. Woo, happy Pride Month. Oh my god, that's really bad. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh. It's fine. It's so fine. You know what? The sun is still gonna rise tomorrow, and it cost me in my apartment. Are you guys entertained? I'm having a good time so far. I know that like part of the whole point of the measurements on here is that I use them. And I know that I like should, but it's fine. Because in my mind, it'll just be straight when I sew it, right? So now, let's take out the pins. And I am, like, this is bigger than the pins, like, allocated for. But there's a point to that. You can't just sew directly, like, where you want to, like, you can't cut directly where you want to sew. You know, that's, like, not very good. So I just started listening to Air of Fire because Libby does this really fun shaming thing where if you like waited for a book for a long time and then it's like, oh, it came in, and then you like don't read it for like the first few days that you have it, Libby will be like, hey, did you actually know that like 8 people are waiting for this book and you are like monopolizing this book's time? It doesn't actually say that to me. It just says X amount of people are waiting for this book, and I'm like, I know, leave me alone. I have other books that I need to read, but fine, I'll start it today. So I just passed like page 100 in that book, and it's good so far. It's been a while since I read Crown of Midnight, and like I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, like that whole series. The writing in this one is just like, I don't know, I think my reading has just like evolved a lot over the past year, and I think I've just come to expect a lot out of my books. So I don't know, I mean, I'll finish it of course, but dude, I love this thing. This thing is great. For the fact where I am like really scared that I'm gonna like chop a finger off, and that it might just like go through my finger really easily. Look at me doing crafts with things that I have, except I did have to buy a mat and batting, but it's fine. Oh my gosh. My boyfriend's mom quilts, and she also likes to read, so I wonder if I actually do this okay, I can make these for people, because I told myself I was not going to crochet everybody a Christmas present this year. I'm not doing it again. Oh, that was just like so much work. Like everyone in my family, except for like my mom who got a blanket the year prior, but I did make her like a poncho. I told myself I was not making everybody's presents again this year. Nope, that was just like too much work. Stressed me out. I don't want to do it again. So we got the 2 outermost pieces here. Now we got to take them and I don't trust putting this on the floor. I feel like the cats are going to mess with it. We're going to take the cream and we're going to do the exact same thing. I feel like I should have gotten a bigger one of these, but also a bigger one would not have fit on this table. Like I already had to push everything down onto the 3rd slice of this table, if that's what we want to call it. Kind of a weird name for it, but it do be what it do be, man.
Summer breeze, diamonds in the water, on the beach, my mind begins to wander, endlessly. I'm not in a hurry.
How does that woman sell these books book sleeves for like 20 bucks. What the hell? It was so fast, just zoop, zoop, zoop. And I'm like, it's wrinkly and I don't have a straight line. Now I have my insides and my outsides. Pro tip, and I am not a pro, iron your material so that it doesn't look like mine. Oh my god, I feel like there's so much chaos in this. Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Okay. I wonder if I should try and make these a little bit more uniform. You're right. If you're gonna do something, do it right, Taylor. Yeah. It's just so hard for me to do straight lines. It really is. I can't. And you know what? If I just took 2 seconds, I probably could do it just fine. I'm just like nervous. I can't do it. You know what? Let's just cut the batting and call it good. We're just gonna cut the batting. I am gonna cut the batting with scissors though, because I don't think this is gonna be good with that. God, this is huge. Oh my gosh, this is way bigger than I thought it was. Oh, and it's so much thinner than I thought it was too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying that as like a bad thing. One thing, I don't think I need to like cut off the ends or anything. I don't think it's gonna be a huge deal. It's like the end of the batting, right? Never worked with batting before. I am gonna pin this down.
Not a single worry. Gonna dream away the afternoon in a haze, green and blue. Nothing else on.
How do people do this? How do we do this? Oh gosh, I'm starting to get like anxious. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. I feel like this should be easier than just cutting the material. You know what I always thought a fun job would be? The material cutter at Joann's. R.I.P. I can't make a straight line to save my goddamn life. Okay. When I do these, I'm gonna have to look up another tutorial on TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I need to turn on the AC before I boil alive, but once I turn the AC on, you're not gonna be able to hear me anymore. So I'm just gonna go do more of this. I will come back to you when I have kind of figured out, once I cut out, I think I only need 2 strips of batting. Yeah, once I figure it out, then we'll come back, the sewing machine will be set up, we're gonna go from there. But for now, I need the AC on at least for like 10 minutes, so I will talk to you in a little bit. So I think I finally got it. I always take, this is, okay, I am not a sewist, as I said at the beginning of the video. So I have a Singer Heavy Duty. I really like this sewing machine. It has given me minimal problems. So it is a bit expensive, but sewing machines are an investment regardless. So I think this was like $150, but I also got it in like 2020. So because I have problems tensioning my sewing, what I always do before I start to sew is I make sure that my tension is correct. So for example, I did this first. You're not gonna be able to see it. I did one first and I noticed that all my thread up here was like loose and all kind of wonky. And so I took it off and did another one, and that one was nice and straight and the tension is good on it. So what I'm going to do is I did take some time to redo, or like I recut some of my stuff. I'm following this one Pinterest video, but it's like a TikTok video, so it's really, really fast. Okay, so she like does squares, and then she sews them together with the nice sides together. So I'm trying to figure out what I kind of want to do here. I just keep thinking I should have steamed these. I need to figure out how to get an iron. I used to have one, now I do not. As I've said before on this channel, I have moved every year for 10 years. So I have seen a lot of like rag quilts recently. I've been thinking that might be kind of fun to do sometime. This is definitely a good reminder that I am not good enough at sewing for that quite yet. But I've also seen people do like X's it's a rectangle. Is that gonna be a problem? Maybe just for this one, I'll do an X and we'll see how it goes. I'm watching my boyfriend and I are on season 4. Can we all agree that like season 4, great cast of characters. Lady Phoebe is my favorite character, but like honestly, this is the slowest season. Probably because they don't follow like the quote unquote like formula that seasons 1 through 3 and then like kind of 5 circles back to. F it, we ball. I just gotta do this. Okay.
A strange little city, an evening so quiet, but something is growing. I heard the signs of life, those signs of life.
Oh goodness. Okay. So I did the first one and it came out pretty good. I don't even think you can see it. Yeah, it went good. I actually feel like I did that pretty straightly diagonal. So now we're gonna do the other side. Here's where we are at. And I will say it is now almost too small for the book that I made this for. But the thing is that this is an unusually large book. If you read the Boys of Tommen series, you know, because they are published just giants. These are giant books. So here's what we got going on right now. It is just bare. I don't think it's gonna fit once this is done. But if I were to grab a regular sized book, perfect. So I don't know. This is just so that I know for next time. So I got this part done. Now I need to do the lining, which will obviously make it even smaller. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit this book. So that'll be a thing for next time. I'll do better. Okay, so she basically like does like 3/4 of the way, but leaves like a gap right here. So I'm gonna do that now. Sewing is going pretty well. My tension is good. I haven't had any like thread globs is kind of what I call them. So that's really nice. I'm gonna try and thrift, I think, like an iron. See if I can find one anywhere. These are so off-centered from each other. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not doing this with wrinkly fabric again. Why can't I ever cut a straight line? Alright, so if you are an experienced sewist, I am so sorry that you're watching this video and you're probably like dying right now. Like, oh my god, why is she doing it like that? I am totally open to nice criticism in the comments. Constructive criticism. I know that I am not perfect. I am down to, I am down to get better. I would love to get better. Because like I said before, my goal one day is to hopefully make a blanket, like a quilt, if you call it. So I would love to do something like that someday. So I would love some constructive criticism in the comments, please. Like I said, please be nice. Or not that I've gotten mean comments before, but like it's not like I get a ton. I think I just like anticipate people being mean on the internet, which, isn't very fun, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do this now. And I will check back in with you later. I'm still on episode 4 of season 4 of You. We're getting through it, and the sun is finally going down. It's 7:59. We have 44 more minutes until sundown. So I don't know if you can see this. Here is where the outside ends, and here's where my lining ends. I'm just gonna roll with it. When I told you I needed to do leave a hole open, I also did not leave a hole open. I don't know, I think I can just do this. Why would I leave a hole open? Oh my gosh, this sewing thing, man. My ends are also raw. Goodness, this is like not, this is a rough first go, you guys. It's fine though. Honestly, I expected it to be a little rough, but I do have enough batting and enough of the bumblebee material if I wanted to do this again. Gosh, this makes me, I mean, I already have like the highest respect for people who, you know, sew stuff or, you know, just any handmade maker, because I am also a handmade maker as, you know, making crochet stuff. My gosh, I should have gotten those pesky ends in. But look, honestly, it kind of looks good. But there's no way this is gonna fit. Releasing 10. Oh gosh, it might be tall enough. It's just not gonna be long. It's not gonna be wide enough. Oh yeah, no way. She's close though. She's very close. Let's see, what about a regular book? This is Silent Patient again. Oh yeah. Awesome, okay, yeah. Could I fit another book in here? This is TED Talks. I need to read this soon. Okay, so I can fit like 2 paperbacks of like standard size. See that? Oh my god, I made this! Yo! Yeah, look at that! Oh, I'm so proud of myself. It's not perfect, it's not great, but I did it! Ah! Look at me go. I'm a sewist. Here's a little bit of a better view of it. So I did a diagonal. I think I know that there are attachments that are like 1 inch that can help with spacing on quilting stuff. So I do think I might want to pick that up if I want to get into quilting more, which I do. I definitely want to try this again sometime, and I'll have to start it even bigger because I mean, we all saw at the beginning it was pretty big and it got down pretty small. It really lost a lot of height. Things I learned. Iron your material. Make sure everything is nice and crisp because, like, I don't know if you can see that. We got wrinkles all over this thing and it made it honestly pretty difficult to work with, and it messed with my eyes trying to cut straight lines. 2, I need to be more patient when cutting because cutting straight lines is 1, important, and 2, hard. 3, I need to figure out where the material that I want is in my storage unit, but we'll figure that out. It's fine. We'll figure that out eventually. Leave your sewing tips in the comments down below. Like I said, please, constructive criticism. Don't forget to give this video a like. If you would like to see more chaotic sewing content or crochet content, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!